part 11. Can you believe how many videos I've made now? Just when you think that so I did my spervata, my second treatment today. Today is Thursday. I'm still out of it. Like, I'm still drugged up from it. I didn't trip as hard. I didn't turn into a wall this time. Oh, what do I even tell you? So, I'm a Medicare and Medicaid. The rideshare program was supposed to pick me up at 8:10 in the morning. I was already up at 6 because I don't sleep. I've said before on this channel, for 19 days, I have not slept. Maybe an hour or 20 minutes. So they supposed to pick me up at 8:10 because I have to be at my treatment at 9. It doesn't take that long to get to the hospital. It's getting later and later and later, and the ride's not coming to pick me up. I'm like, where is the ride? If I'm seem drugged up, it's because I am. I literally just got back from my spervata treatment. So I'm waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And I have a call and I'm not answering it. I'm not answering that call. They can kiss my butt. So I'm like, where's my ride? I'm going to be late for my appointment. So I call up the ride share. They're like, they don't know. They're all the way in the Philippines. Like, they're just a calling center. Because it's like with the rideshare program, you call them up and they're in the Philippines in a calling center, and then they contact another company that contacts the rideshare program. It's just all complicated. So anyway, I'm ready and my ride's not here. And then as I'm waiting on the phone with the company that you call that's in the Philippines, the calling center, I get a phone call on the other line. I'm like, I better answer it. I answer it, and it's the lady that's supposed to pick me up. And I was like, ma'am, where are you? I was like, I have to be at the hospital at 9 a.m. or earlier. You were supposed to be here at 8:10 in the morning. And she tells me, what does she tell me? She tells me, well, I'm running late and I'll be there like in, I think she said 15 or 20 minutes. I'm like, in 15 or 20 minutes, it's going to be 9:05 a.m. I have to be at the doctor's office by 9 sharp or earlier. And you're going to, so basically, the time that I need to be at the doctor is the time you're going to be at my house. She's like, well, I'm sorry, I'm running late. So I was like, fine, whatever. So I get out of my house, and I'm like right next to the mailbox. And every time I see a car, I'm like doing this. And she's still not here. And she said that she was on my street. Like when I got the front, she goes, I'm on your street. She finally comes rolling in and she's like, oh, I didn't know that was you waving your hands. I had already passed you and I went on to another street. Who did you think I was waving to? So anyway, make a long story short, I get there past 9:30. Well, actually, I get there around 9:15, but then the doctor's gonna make me wait. Why, I don't know. So I didn't start my treatment until like 9:40. I started really late. This time I didn't hallucinate, like I didn't become a wall or anything like that. So, I listened to some music. I got an anxiety attack during my spervata treatment, like last time. Worse nausea than last time, much worse. And I took Zofran 30 minutes before, a strong milligram, which is kind of weird. Then, what else? Next thing I know, the session was over. And I did talk to my psychiatrist about my medicine, and I told her, I was like, I don't think that one Xanax a day, 1 milligram, is going to do nothing for my anxiety, knowing also that I'm off of pain medicine, and that in and of itself is going to give me more anxiety. Well, because I think she's called a PA or something. Like she's under the main psychiatrist. She's like, well, don't you see the main psychiatrist tomorrow? I'm like, I never saw the main psychiatrist, and no one ever told me I was supposed to see him tomorrow. So I don't know like what you're talking about. So she's like, well, we'll set you up an appointment at 8 a.m. Can you be here? I'm like, I thought you're not supposed to drive for 24 hours with this spervata treatment. She's like, well, I guess we could try to squeeze you in for a video call. I was like, okay, that's fine. Plus, I don't really can't afford to drive right now because I haven't been sleeping. And, I'm afraid I might wreck my car because I haven't been sleeping. That's, you know. And so, oh, also, the lady that picked me up today, she's supposed to pick me up at 11:30 after my treatment. She was already there at 11. She's like, where the hell are you? And I tried to leave, and they got on to me. They're like, you can't just leave this clinic. We have to sign paperwork and sign you out. So I kind of felt bad for her that she had to wait. But I was kind of late getting out because I was late coming in because of the rideshare program. So, look at my eyes. Do I look high? I mean, I should be. I'm on Spervata. It isn't out of my system yet. So I see the psychiatrist tomorrow early in the morning, which is fine with me because I don't sleep anyway. And then hopefully he can go up on my benzodiazepines or something. It'd be nice if they would put me on Ambien because that would help me sleep. Yeah, and so I left the clinic. The girl picked me up. She was there at 11. I'm wondering why it's taken so long. But what makes me mad is I told the rideshare program that even though my appointment is done at 11, I won't get out there till 11:30, in case we have complications. So she was like, they told me 11. I'm like, well, I'm sorry. So I let her talk to the nurse. The nurse is like, ma'am, you're just going to have to wait. We cannot let this patient out of here. We have to take his vitals. And then the other psychiatrist has to just, release me from care is what the word is. I don't know why. I mean, I can't drive anyway on this. That's why I need rides up there and back. And so the girl in the car, like, she's like, so, she asked me, like, so, if you might me out, I was like, what do you, and I told her, I was like, well, I have really bad anxiety and stuff. So she started telling me she has really bad anxiety. And I like helping people. The poor girl doesn't have insurance. So I told her, try kava. But you have to be careful because it can mess up your liver. So you only take it a little bit here and there. There's also a drug called, or a medicine, or supplement called Happy Camper. I can't take it because it has caffeine in it. They have a new one, I believe, that doesn't have caffeine in it, Happy Camper, but it didn't really do much for me. It made me burp up some nasty tasting stuff for like the whole day. It was like I was burping up vomit. But for some people it works. The original Happy Camper worked for me, but I can't take it because I can't have caffeine. And then I gave her a bottle of my essential oil. I think it's called Peaceful Something. But I told her to get into essential oils like lavender and stuff like that. And now I'm home. I still need to get a lot of stuff done with the house. I need to go to legal aid. I need to go to the Bell County office to find out what's going on with the legality of the matter. And if eventually though, like, I'm going to have an attorney with this house situation. And that's why I said in my last video, I'm probably going to need to put a GoFundMe or someone help me with it or something so that I don't lose my house over this legal matter. And it's not something I was irresponsible, didn't do wrong or right. Like, I had no idea this happened. Um, Another thing too is right before they released me, I told the psychiatrist that walked into the room, I said, so this is only my second treatment. I said, I know this is not a magic pill. I said, but so far, all it does is make me nauseated, increases my anxiety, and then I'm still depressed. If anything, I think it might make me more depressed. I was like, so I'm sure you've had people like me. He said, yeah. And he was like, I was like, people like me. How long does it take them to start seeing results? Because some people see results after the first treatment, 2 treatments. This is my second. I don't see shit. If anything, it just makes me like negative, like bitchy, grouchy. He said hopefully 2 more treatments and then you'll see results. The bad thing about it is this is my second treatment. Starting next week, they're gonna up my milligrams to almost double. I'm like, am I gonna hallucinate again like I did the first time? He's like, probably. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, nausea from hell. He's like, yeah, you may want to take the Zofran an hour before your treatment. So, yeah, Monday next week, I'm probably going to trip hard, which I don't look forward to. Because I've only tripped once. This is the second time I've done spervata. Tripped the first time, this time I didn't. But the second time I got more nauseated. I was still nauseated the first time. Next week they're gonna increase my dosage. So if I trip again, I guess that's not too bad. But it's the nausea and the anxiety, especially the nausea. That it's hell. Like, I don't throw up, but you sure feel like you're gonna throw up. So it has my anxiety high already just thinking about my next treatment. Monday of next week. Today's Thursday. Lord help me. Something, someone, some power, something help me. I'm so tired. I still didn't sleep last night either. Well, I slept, but like, I woke up sweating again, panicking. It is what it is. I got a lot of things I gotta do, and I can't leave the house like this. Someone could say, just go lay down and go to take a nap. Oh, I'll lay down, but am I gonna sleep? Probably not. Oh, look at this. Oh my god, and then check this out. The Zoloft group, because that's what I'm on Zoloft. So many people say the side effect of Zoloft is insomnia. So I don't think my insomnia is the Zoloft. I think my insomnia started with the anxiety, but the Zoloft is adding to it, which is why I don't sleep. Anybody in this world needs a break and a vacation, it's me. I've said it a million times on this channel. I don't want to be happy. I just want the damn anxiety to shut off and stop. And I'd be grateful for that. I hope y'all have a good day.